Hi, we are Zelosify. Zelosify is a modern B2B enterprise application that helps our enterprise organizations to seamlessly manage their vendor contracts as well as third-party IT resources. Our goal is to give enterprises the full visibility and control over their vendor relationship, from initiating a resource request by the business user to finally onboarding them, as well as managing all the contracts, timesheets, the getting the particular classes without much difficulty. We make it effortless and seamless to do it. And Zelosify is a one place to do all that. Let's go dive into the product demo and see how much Zelosify make it effortless. Right now, we are just uploading particular new contracts that came to us system, and we are just going to immediately get the insights out of, like, we can immediately access that information and see how much of that spend we are doing it on the particular contracts, and who are all the top contract based on the spend variety, as well as we have lot of filters and lot of varieties, like which vertical, everything we can access without much effort, and how much contracts are in progress, etc. And here you can see that, like, which contracts are going to get matured in the recent coming days, and when is their deadline, and how much is the amount, and how many days are there left for renewal. Every data will come here without you having to remember or track them. Next, coming to the tracking part, here you get to know all the contracts that are there. Here, these are all limited contracts that we have, but it is exhaustive, and it comes with search as well as filter category to know which contracts are there in your system right now you are paying for. And next, you come to this part where your vendor manager can approve particular contract billing based on the timesheet as well as his awareness about the particular contracts billing requirements. Now, next, let's go to the AI chart. This is a GenAI based AI chart which will help you in interacting with all your PDF documents without hassle, and accessing every clause, billing detail, every data that you need about particular contract without having to go through multiple folders of PDF as well as mails. You can just access them directly here without much hassle. We make it effortless to access information so that you don't lose out because of not having access to particular clause or getting overcharged. Then we are coming here to the utilization bit. Here it gives you the complete picture of what is the particular contract's utilization, how much has been spent already on it, how much days are left, every data for every contract. Also has every filters that are required. Now coming to the part where, like, this business user, what we are trying to do here is this business user is now trying to raise a resource request for a front-end developer. That's what he's doing. And the point is that, like, as I said at the start, we are end-to-end application for everything for vendor and contract management. So starting from onboarding, like starting from raising a business request for a resource to finally onboarding it, we can do it here. And here now we have submitted it, the business user has submitted it, and then yeah, the application has been logged, and it will now go to hiring manager. So you can see that, like, business user is just checking it. Um, now the business user is just checking it, like whether the details are correct, whether the data are correct, date, everything is correct. Now we have moved on to the hiring manager. Here you can see the hiring manager has the ability to add further comments, and they will be able to mention what is their position on this particular opening, and then they are going to submit it. Once they submit, that will immediately go to vendor manager. So these flows are properly configured, and it can be modified as per the company's requirements. Now you can see that, like, it also shows which are all the requests that are pending and which are all the requests that are completed, so that we are easy for us to hiring manager to track. Now we are onto the vendor manager screen. Here you can see that, like, the particular request that we raised is coming. Now the vendor manager can add some contract data as well as it has the comments that are added by other users. Now he can approve or reject it. Then once he approves, then you can see that it has been approved. Now it will automatically trigger a requirement or a notification to the IT vendors. Now we will see that in the next screen that you are seeing now in the IT vendor. The IT vendor is having the particular requirement data with a limited visibility to them. Not everything will be available to them. and yeah, they are allowed to upload the particular profiles that they believe are fit for this particular role. Now they are now they are going to now they are uploading it again. Look at it how everything is telefast. They can just save it as a draft, or they can submit it right away. If they want to view the profiles, they can view it by clicking that icon nearby to the delete symbol. So yeah, everything like is very made very simple so that it's easy for firms to manage their onboarding to from initiating a business requirement to onboarding the particular employee. Now he is submitting it. Then once he submitted it, it goes to the hiring manager. Again, the flow, the status, everything is visible to everyone. Now we are at hiring manager screen. You can see that the three profiles are now popping up in his screen or her screen, and the particular person can now see get a based Gen A based recommendation on whether the particular profile suits or not. We are trying to more automate it so that majority of work are done by Gen A. Now we are trying to shortlist that particular profile. So you can see that like we are shortlisting only that one particular profile and remaining two profiles are yet to be screened. Now when you go to the home screen and then you change the filter to from to be screen to the interview process, it will just show that particular profile that you have shortlisted. And you can now we are moving to the interview IT vendor. Once that particular profile has been shortlisted, it will automatically pop up for the IT vendor. Again, everything is frictionless and made easy. And we right now IT vendor is scheduling the interview, and we are trying to build the AI agents that will automate this process also. Now you can see that we have scheduled the call, and then you can go and see that like IT vendor can check and confirm whether the details are correct, all those aspects. And once this IT vendor part is done, you can see that like now the interview has been scheduled. Now it will slowly move it to the hiring manager part, where in the now we are in hiring manager screen, where you can see that the one interview that got scheduled, we are having again the scheduled statuses are automatically updated with all the necessary information. Now, hiring manager will conduct the interview and make a call whether to initiate onboarding or reject. In this case, we are going to initiate onboarding. So they click the initiate onboarding, submit. Now the onboarding has started, and we hope to make Zelosify the go-to vendor application down the line with more updates. Thank you.